When I pull up in the whip, they be saying goddamn. When I hop out with my shawty, they be saying goddamn. They never show me love, now they see I got bands, now they saying goddamn.
Alright, what is going on today, guys? So, I know it's been a little while since I've been on YouTube. I've had pretty interesting year of events that have happened. So, I've been away for a little while. Last time I was on the channel here, I had the 370 around October. I was on the freeway near my old job, and I was headed out to NISFest. And long story short, I got rear-ended. My car then pushed into another vehicle. Unfortunately, the car did get totaled. It took the insurance about a month to get everything situated. Good news is, with the way that the car market is right now, I ended up basically driving the car for free. It ended up being somewhere around $38,000 after the insurance paid me out, and I paid $35,000 for the car. Pretty nice. Needless to say, it took a few months for that to get situated, and I've been in the market since October. I've been waiting quite a while for this thing. So, without further ado, let me introduce you to a 2023 GR Corolla. Let's get into it. I'm going to talk a little bit here about what I like about the car, what I dislike about the car, and just give you an overall overview. I'll talk about pricing and pretty much my whole experience buying the car. So, without further ado, let's get into it. This is the Core Edition. If some of you already don't know, as you can tell, it does have the performance package. Easy way you can tell is by the brakes. Everything's a little dirty right now. It's been raining here in Southern California. We actually had some snow a couple days ago, which was absolutely wild. It hasn't snowed here in at least 10 years, at least where I live. This vehicle is a 3-cylinder turbocharged engine. It has about 300 horsepower going to the crank. It's all-wheel drive. And this car actually has 3 packages on it. So this car is basically the Circuit Edition, just minus the front hood with the vents and the carbon fiber roof. So the technology package on this vehicle does come with the phone charger here. It's wireless. In my opinion, it's a little bit useless. I don't really use it all that often. I keep having issues where the phone will intermittently stop charging. As far as the rest of the technology package, it comes with Apple CarPlay and a whole bunch of other stuff as far as that goes, which wasn't really a big thing for me. The car just came with the tech package, so I just went with it. JBL speakers are definitely one of those options, as you can see there. That's part of the technology package. This car has a selective mode for front split, which is 60/40, rear split, which is 30 to the front, 70 to the back, and then if you push this button in the center here, this will give you track mode, which basically splits the torque evenly, front to rear, 50/50. This shift knob is upgraded. This is the GR shift knob. As you can see, it's leather wrapped. It does not come factory with the car. This is an added on piece. I think it's $150, not too much. So let's go around and take a look at the car. I'll show you guys the engine. As far as the performance package go, that does come with the upgraded brakes and the limited slip differentials, Torsen limited slip differentials front and rear. So you can also see the brakes are slotted from the factory, which is actually pretty cool. So onto the hood, I will show you guys underneath the hood and the engine. So here's that engine. Like I said, 3-cylinder, turbocharged, 300 horsepower. It's got the nice little GR badge and turbo on the engine cover. Everything's pretty clean. This car is honestly phenomenal. I couldn't be happier with my purchase. I haven't hit the break-in period yet, so I haven't really had the opportunity to push the car. But all in all, it's pretty good. I enjoy it a lot. Let's move on to some of the things I don't really like about the car. These tires, they are not meant for water. This car does not like water at all. I had a set of these on my Z, and same thing. They do not like water. So I tend to kind of try to stay off the freeway when I drive this thing in the rain, just because the car just feels a little unstable, depending on how fast you're going and how much water is actually on the freeway. I kind of tend to stay more in the slow lane when it rains, but other than that, the car is fantastic. So in a few minutes here, I'm going to be taking off to breakfast with my parents. I'm going to give them a rundown of the car. I will see you guys in a few minutes when we go on the test drive. Friggin' hit it.
You're not supposed to scrape your foot and take the paint off? Oh, it's got that PFF stuff on it. It's fine.
You mean PPF?
It's got the on it.
Oh, jeez. You done spitting all over the inside of my car?
So you don't have a center console?
No, unfortunately not. That's the only thing that this car doesn't have. Some guy's making a rendition, though, to install one right here.
Oh.
So whenever that comes out, I might buy it. It'll give me a little extra storage space.
Boy, this would be great taking it up in the snow.
No, these tires are not meant for snow.
Oh, but the seats are. So you happy with your tint?
Oh, yeah. I still can't roll the windows down yet.
How do you drive at night then?
Very carefully. Yeah, I went 5% all the way around.
I know. That's pretty dark.
Yep.
How can we go that dark?
I don't like light. Oh, it's got a heated steering wheel, too.
Really?
A heated what?
Steering wheel.
Wow. Seats?
Yep. Heated seats, heated steering wheel, all that jazz.
Nice.
You can go all the way up Haven and play in the snow.
So basically the camera cut out. I lost a whole bunch of footage. So I just kind of want to give you guys a little bit of a rundown of, you know, how the whole purchase went with the vehicle and everything like that. So long story short, I have been in the market for a long time for a new car, and the GR Corolla is definitely something that I had set my sights on, but I wasn't entirely sure what I was going to do and if I was going to buy that car. I was also looking at the Nissan Z. It's a little bit over 100 horsepower more than the GR Corolla. Great car. I love the Zs. Nothing to complain about with those. But the new one was really hard to get a hold of. A lot of the dealerships I had been calling around and getting prices and all this other stuff on were either at MSRP and the car was like 4 or 5 months away from being at the dealer, or they had one coming in the next like month and a half, and they were trying to charge somewhere around like $10,000 or $20,000 over MSRP. So needless to say, I decided to set my sights on the GR. I had called about 10 different dealerships in the area near my house before I found this one. And long story short, I went down to Larry H. Miller in Corona and picked up the car. I got it for MSRP plus like $2,000 in add-ons, PPF and an alarm system, which were two things that I opted in for. I could have had them taken off if I didn't want them, but I figured it was a good investment for the vehicle. So I picked it up about a week and a half ago. I've been driving it. I just hit the break-in period a few days ago, but the car went into the shop to get some stuff done to it. So I should have the car back here within the next week, and I'll be going over what it got done at the shop. That's a little bit of a disclaimer, but I'm not going to tell you guys exactly what it is yet because I'm super stoked about it, and I'll give you guys an update as soon as I hear more, but I should have the car back by this coming Friday. So I just wanted to say thanks again for watching the video, guys. I'll see you on the next one, and feel free to let me know if there's anything as far as the GR goes with more content that you want to see on the channel. Please let me know. I do plan to track the car. I do plan to take it in the canyons. I do plan to upgrade the suspension and do a lot of modifications as far as that goes. So I definitely will be doing videos on those when I get a handle on it. The biggest concern for me right now is the all-wheel drive system for that rear diff. I've been hearing a lot of people are having issues with those actually overheating. So I'm going to look into solving that issue and let you guys know what I come up with. Anyway, have a good one, guys. Take care.